What's happening, beautiful people? Welcome back to Grateful Panic Knife Reviews. I'm so glad that you stopped by, and I hope at the end of the video you are too. And if you are, go ahead and like, subscribe, leave us a comment down below. So today's video is going to be basically, there's going to be some channel updates. We're going to look at the giveaway knives again, kind of do a refresher on that, so anybody that hasn't entered the giveaway can see what they have the potential to win and go ahead and enter. And then we're going to go with some channel updates. And just before we get into the video, which everything will be explained, I hope, fairly well, then just, you won't know what I really mean, I don't think, right now, but the next live stream that we don't have guests, we're gonna answer a question from the Q&As, and it's a question from Jeremy Spalding, Brother Worm. It's basically he wants to hear some old war stories or some humorous anecdotes from my time in the Army, and it's gonna be a little bit too long just to do in a regular video, so we're gonna do it in live stream, and there'll be more of that coming up, you'll see. But let's go ahead and get this little intro done so we can get to that video, and you guys can have the rest of your day to yourselves and whatnot, and I won't hold you up. But today I was carrying the Kaiser Mini Sheepdog, and this is the flipperless version with the thumb hole. And fantastic little knife, man. It's a lot of fun. And also the Monterey Bay Knives Field Trekker, of course, and also, of course, the Hitch and Timber Runt 2.0 with Olight i5T EOS, the ALOX Cadet, and the brass markup from Machine Era. And the Hank today was one of the old standards, the Ace of Hanks. And as far as the beverage goes, we got a little Rising Haze IPA from Highland Brewing Company, and they're out of Asheville, North Carolina, so it's another local brewery. And they have like kind of a sentence: naturally hazy with vibrant and juicy notes of citrus, pineapple, and apricots. Or apricots. I don't know how you say it. Apricots, potato, tomato, that type thing. And it is 7% alcohol by volume, brewed and canned by Highland Brewing Company, Asheville, North Carolina. 28803 if you were wondering about their zip code. Let's go ahead and send a big old hearty Grateful Panic cheers out to a good friend and Grateful Panic family member, Brother Blaze Burger. Brother Blaze, cheers, my friend. Alrighty, so now that we've got the fun stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and dive on down and get up close and personal with a little bit of channel updates, some giveaway refresher, and I'm gonna A some of your cues. Alrighty guys, so this is going to be, I guess, kind of a strange video. I'm going to try and get everything done in as short a time as possible, but I'd like to, well, you know what, I'm going to start out with channel updates, see how long that takes, and then go from there. Alright, so, moving forward, what I would like to do is, I still want to do, of course, the question and answer. Nothing's changed about the question and answer videos. I still want to do that, but with with me doing more live streams, I want to also move some of the longer answers to the live streams, but still, of course, let you guys know what this is. The question is going to be a long answer, and I will be addressing it on the live stream on this date. That way, if you're able to make it, you can, and if not, you can catch the replay. But also what I was thinking, so how about I do 1 week, at least 1 week out of the month, do an afternoon live stream. Maybe I can be off on Tuesdays, or at least if I work on Tuesday, work the breakfast and lunch shift, and then be off in the afternoon and evening, and do the Tuesday live stream once a week, or once a month in the afternoon. So that's tentatively right now, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise, that's what I plan on doing. So that way, if I'm moving a question to the live stream, at least maybe once out of the month, you'll be able, the guys that can't make the later ones will be able to catch the earlier one. But yeah, I think if I can do one, at least one, maybe two, maybe like alternate it every other week. Do 1 week do the 9:30, next week do, I don't know, say maybe 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon / evening. I think that would work a little bit better than a 9:30 for a lot of you guys. So 1 week it'll be, like I said, 9:30. Next week it'll be 4 to 5 o'clock, somewhere around in there. Like real quickly, I wanted to go over what the prizes for the giveaway are, and that way if you're watching the video and you have not entered, it gives you a chance to go enter real quick. So first off, the first prize is going to be Ganzo Firebird, whatever you want to call it, FH41, and this was donated by Brother John Boy Scarborough very generously. He was getting rid of some knives in his collection and figured that what better way to get rid of a knife than to donate it to a channel that was doing a giveaway and give you guys the opportunity to win it. So and this one has been modded by BJ Hill of Hilltop Knives and Gear, and you got a nice acid stone wash on the blade and on the liners and on the pocket clip, and then all the hardware has been bronzed, and a pretty little mirror edge has been put on the blade, and you can see the action is very nice. And then you'll also be winning the Beglighter 2, and this is N690 blade steel and some really nice looking micarta handle scales, and blacked out everything, liners, hardware, pocket clip, blade, except for this little pivot collar here. You're gonna be all tactical. And like we went over when we unboxed this, this one is the newer version, so there's some pretty extensive milling for weight reduction, which brings this guy down to right at 3 ounces. There's bearings on the pivot instead of washers, and then it's got this little, I don't know what the technical term for it is, but we're calling it a safety nubbins. So, and it's like a little underdeveloped flipper tab. It's gonna hit your thumb so that the cutting edge does not. So there's that. And then of course a nice sticker pack. Gonna have some Big Red EDC stickers. I think that's all of those. Gonna have a couple of my stickers. Do a Sharp Spot Facebook group sticker, and those are getting rarer and rarer. I think I have just a few of those left. Nice holographic sticker from Goondocks, Shadowborn Hanks, Edmund's Oast Brewing Company, which is a local brewery down in Charleston, and then a Last Ranger sticker. So that is the giveaway prizes. And you have heard the channel updates. So let's answer a question or two. And I'm going to start out because our good buddy Michael Morgan hooked us up. He just asked all the best questions of 1, 2, 3, 4, just a butt ton of them. So did you walk to school or bring a lunch? I did not walk to school. In elementary school, I rode with my mom because she taught at the school that I went to. And in middle school, I rode the bus. And then in high school, I drove or I rode with a friend. Or as rarely as possible, I would ride the bus every once in a while. Because it's just not cool to ride the bus when you're in high school anymore. It's just, that ain't happening. And as far as bringing a lunch, yes. All the way from kindergarten through 8th grade, I did in fact bring a lunch to school because Mama was very health conscious, and she took her job as a mother very, very seriously as far as my nutrition went. So she would pack me a healthy lunch every day, and I would go to school and as often as I could trade what was in my lunch for like the school cafeteria peanut butter bars or brownies or that rectangle pizza, or we had this one thing that was freaking amazing. They called them Cholitos, and they were just basically like little tiny roll-up burritos, and all they had in them was like a seasoned meat and some cheese. Oh, they were out of this world. So that is the answer to that question. And the next one is going to come from old Monster Racing 38, our good buddy brother Tim. And his question is, he says, as far as a question, what is the one or two knives you would never sell? That will, we'll address that one first. Okay. As far as a knife or knives that I would never sell, I just give you a generalization. That's going to be knives that were gifts. I don't sell or trade gifts. I was in a position where I had to one time, like absolutely had to, and it about killed me, and I swore it, come hell or high water, I would never do it again. I would do, whatever I had to other than sell a knife that is a gift. As far as any other knife, like knives I bought, given the circumstance, like whatever the circumstance is, that they're all fair game, simply because, I love the hell out of them, but when it comes right down to it, they're an investment of sorts, because if you're in a position where you absolutely have to do something to get a little scratch up, then the best thing to do is just sell a knife you have for around what it's worth or less, just so you can do that. There is kind of a exception to that rule, and it might sound shallow, but any Monterey Bay knife that I own, whether it's a gift or I bought it, gifts I'm not selling, period. Knives I bought, it would be a very, very, very last resort type deal. Just a couple of examples. This one from, which you guys have seen it 100 million times, but the field trekker that came from Scott Big Bore, I would never, you would have to pry it from my cold dead fingers, because it means the world to me, because first and foremost, it was a gift from somebody that they thought of me and said, hey, I want you to have this. We got more on the table, like this would never be sold or traded. This would never be sold or traded. This Kershaw here from Dano would never be sold or traded. This is just one of the many that I've gotten from Jody that would never be sold or traded. And then he had a second part to his question, which is totally unrelated to the first part, but it is a good question. He wants to know mags or spokes. And Tim, until the day you see me with a gold chain around my neck and my polo collar flipped up, I will have spoked wheels on my bicycle. I will not have mags, because like uber preppy, almost redneck preppy dudes with the gold chains and the popped up collars, and they wore cheap cologne. That was the guys that rode bikes with mag wheels. So no, you will always see spokes on my bike wheels. Let's see. Well, I think that's gonna cover it right there. We got a couple of questions out of the way. We got the channel updates out of the way, and we did a little reminder on the giveaway. So yeah, if I will put the link to the giveaway video in the description, so if you haven't already, you can enter to win that stuff right there. And this knife is brand new in box. I bought it specifically for the giveaway. This knife, I mean, it's modded, but I would call it in like new condition, because there ain't nothing wrong with it, but it does not come with a box, and then stickers are stickers. So yeah, head on down to the description in this video if you haven't entered the giveaway, to find the link for the giveaway video and go enter post haste. Because like I said, at earliest I'll be doing the drawing tomorrow. If that doesn't work out, I'll be doing the drawing Friday, which I might just do the drawing Friday anyway, to give people a little bit longer to enter in case they have something come up, or they're just like me and they procrastinate. But that's about it for this video. That's all I got to say about that. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and you are more than welcome to come back anytime. Your family, and family's always welcome, and I love you guys. And until next time, get on out there, EDC your ass off, and do something nice for somebody. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.